I don't care about the controversy, but like, oh my god, this was needed.
What we got?
Personally, I'm on the side of I understand the hate, but the hate's it's kind of going out of control right now. Where it's getting to the point where it's like the Fortnite hate, where everyone just hating just to hate.
No, I hate because of what Blizzard
Oh
did.
yeah, I know, I understand the fucking hate, but it's getting to the point where people are just hating to hate.
Oh yeah, I mean, like for me, it's one of those.
It's the internet. Everyone wants to hate on something for something, not
Yeah,
just for the actual hate.
like I'm not gonna stop playing their games. Like that's for damn sure. But I'm still like, guys, not cool.
Oh yeah,
Like, come on now.
what they're doing is actually effective this time.
Yeah, Blizzard's fucking backpedaling like shit.
It's not just that. They literally they stopped selling the May statue.
Yeah, they did that. They actually gave the guy his money.
You're streaming, right, Try?
Yeah, I just started.
Okay, we might get banned. Okay.
Banned from what?
Ain't that
Like,
how every night goes?
oh
Supporting
yeah,
for supporting Hong Kong.
Banned from Twitch?
yeah. Well, in China,
Yeah.
that is.
I don't give two shits about China.
Bunch of cat eating fuckers.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it has
fuck
nothing to do with
China.
them eating cats. It has everything to do with them being fucking dumb. Listen, they freaking they censor they cause
Sorry,
my fucking
China.
anime to be censored, bro. That's not cool.
Sorry, China. I love you. Don't kill me, please.
I
Like,
like that.
I want. Oh my.
Triban's not upset about the Blizzard bullshit. He's like, I want my fucking anime titties.
Oh, actually, it's not the anime titties. It's the fucking the blood splatter and shit.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh yes. Do I hear some Gangsta Paradise?
You did.
Meow.
Oh, careful. China's gonna come for you now.
Why do they not like Sonic?
And
You said
actually, by the way,
meow.
I am quite pissed about the fucking Blizzard shit.
I mean,
When that
they
shit
have
blew up,
when
I sat there and I got my mom onto that shit, and she was just like, "No, Blizzard didn't do anything wrong." And then I was like, then after she was watching everything, she was like, "Oh, never mind."
I mean, to be fair, the dude did break the rules, but they
No,
were extremely harsh.
he did not break the
Yeah,
rules.
yes, he
Anything
fucking
he
did.
no anything he would have done broke the rules. But
He said something political. That
no,
was part of
that's
the
no, it's
rules.
not. No, because
Yes,
it says
is.
explicitly in the statement, any action under Blizzard's what's the word? Sole discretion. Under Blizzard's sole discretion, any action, literally right there. This is like anything that he does, they could have banned him for. He could have sat there and talked about how shoes were the best thing in the world. He could have banned him. It has had nothing to do with politics.
Yeah, they didn't want anything touchy subject.
Yeah, and
That was
that's not
extremely
part of the
touchy
rules.
That's an extremely touchy subject.
That's not part of the rules. It's not. They didn't sit there and say, "Hey, I don't want you talking about any touchy subject." They said in the rules they stated, "I will ban. We can do all this shit no matter what you do."
Yeah, and they deemed it like that. So basically, he still broke the rules.
Well, when your rules are that vague, they're not really rules anymore.
Mm.
But we all know but somebody can still understand like basically touchy subjects.
Right,
Like
but when
drama
the
or something like that. Like
well here's the thing, Chuck. Like when the rules say like for anything they can ban you and do this to you for anything. So if I was running a game, you joined and I was like, hey, by the way, I can kick you for any reason, and you're like, oh, well, okay.
even
And you
then also, here's the thing though.
but well, no,
You're
and then
at a Hearthstone tournament. Why the fuck are you spouting this shit at a tournament where people just want to watch you fucking play a game?
Because
You-
in his
He's
fucking
using his
country,
platform.
yeah, his fucking country is
Yes,
getting.
I am aware of that. But you're here at a Hearthstone tournament. You could have done this at your own streams and stuff, not theirs.
Dude, China's like not really allowed to stream that much.
I think Nick Ricada said it best. Anytime that you sit there and make a statement, make a stand, and show display your stance when you have something to lose, the impact is significantly greater.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. But even then,
And the thing is that Blizzard made it worse by banning him.
Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot.
hmm
it's almost like they're also owned by a Chinese company.
They're not owned
Almost.
by a Chinese company.
Yeah, Tennis.
They have
Tencent.
A
Tencent.
large amount of the shares are owned by them.
Ten,
Same with Riot.
it's Tencent, and no, Riot is completely owned by Tencent, 100%.
Yep.
Blizzard, Activision, I think maybe has 10%,
More than that.
Epic Games.
49, 49% for Epic Games.
Yep, but guess what the creator said?
Yeah, I
So,
know what the creator said.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see, we'll
He's pretty much, he's pretty much like, fuck you guys. I own majority of it.
yeah, we'll see if
And they're also like trying to say like, don't worry guys, we won't do that stuff. It's just like that's just pulling a Hillary. It's like
we'll see if they
the fuck?
actually freaking do that though. Like if
What?
somebody sit there and makes a statement on a Fortnite stream or something, we'll see if they actually sit there and don't do
I
anything.
remember this one guy
to
is like this one Twitch streamer is like every Twitch streamer should at least talk about politics.
No.
No.
Oh yeah, no, that's fucking stupid.
You talk about
Especially
politics
fucking-
if you want. You don't talk politics because you have to.
Yeah, then also like Twitch will ban you for that because it's fucking Twitch. Let's be honest here.
Twitch will ban you for fucking anything.
Oh yeah.
They have the same fucking rule.
It's
Any
just that
action under Twitch's sole discretion.
Yeah.
Right.
Then also, well, here's the thing. Difference is, Twitch is more abusive with the fucking power.
Another company I should say, that is partially owned by Tencent is GGG. Grinding
Never
your
heard of
games.
them.
Grinding your
Do I
games.
care?
They're the makers of Path of Exile.
Yep.
Again, do I care?
Yes.
It's actually a really good. It's actually a really good game.
I played it.
Think of it this way.
I already played it.
Yeah, think of it this way.
We're
Tencent
gonna get a mobile game?
is named pretty well. They probably just want to take 10% of like every company they can, because that gives
Yeah.
them a significant portion of power.
Yep.
Because Tencent's also the helper of making the social credit system that is running in China. They work very closely with the government.
Yeah. Which is why them owning like say Blizzard is so they can have power over that company in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Treyman, how awake are you?
How
You ready
awake
to-
am I?
Yep. Are you ready to take it to a world of racism and love?
No.
So tries to see of racism. Got it.
I'm not particularly ready for that.
No,
Oh, you're not-
no,
so he's
no,
not-
no DM is ready.
Unless they're ready to do a team wipe.
I mean,
Here's
Never mind.
here's something you need to learn, Checker. Every DM at some point has looked at the party and was like, "I'm about to kill all of these fuckers."
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking aware, dude. DM doesn't mean I'm aware of this shit.
It's like if you haven't looked at your entire party at least once, and you're like, "You know what? Fuck them. I'm gonna kill them." You're not DMing right. Just be happy you're not playing in a 40k game, Crybabe.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm already accepting death at this point, cause like,
I'll just take your word for it.
cause I'm probably not gonna make another character after this one. Just gonna move on with my life type thing. Iron
my
Man
ca-
this shit.
So if my character dies, I've got a fun one planned, and I think it'll be really, really cool to run.
All right. Last session, you guys were going to, or you guys had finished your trip. You guys sat there and sabotaged the wagon by destroying its wheels, and
I didn't sabotage the wagon. I sabotaged the ground.
in hopes that it would sabotage the wagon. Shush. Um, and then you guys were made a deal with the merchant that you sabotaged.
Yup.
And so he sat there and borrowed your guys' cart. Sit there and transport his goods and wares.
Yeah, and we made a decent profit off of that.
Oh yeah.
And then you guys arrived at the camp, and you guys were heading to the leaders' camp to be able to discuss something with them. Mm. Before we do that, before we continue with this though, Aeon had expressed his desire to run a game with us
Oh,
every other Monday.
um, I'm looking and and looking at running a 3.5. It's a little bit. It's a earlier edition. It's a little bit more DM versus party. However, the building system it's a little intimidating when you're building your character. But once everything gets rolling, it's really no different than 5e.
There's a longer list of skills, but
Yeah. Picking a spellcaster definitely has more of an effect. Like you could
I
be this, and this, but like if you're going this type of wizard, the sorcerer is gonna have a completely different spell list than you.
yeah, I've never played 3.5 at all. So
It's pretty easy. It's what I started off with, and I'm kind of a slow learner, so
mhm.
it's like I said. When you look at the character sheet, it seems really intimidating, but at like once Roll20 actually does the same thing with the third edition character sheet. You just click the skill. I just tell you what to click, and it clicks it for you. I can supply everybody with the PDFs for it if the website's still up. So, just something if you guys are interested. It's something I'm in the works of planning.
anybody interested in that?
I don't mind.
Checker pest?
Probably not. I'm already like thinking of taking a break from D&D in general for a while.
That's cool, man.
Why, man? You can't take a break from my session or my game.
That's what I mean. It's like if I die like in like the next few sessions, I'm biggity out. So I'm basically just Iron Man this shit right now. I want to like straight up like leave. I'd rather just leave at my own terms of if I die, I die. If I live, I live.
So wait. What if you died, but then got resurrected in 5 minutes because of the
I live.
because of that one
We're
session?
gonna-
It's like
Well,
if I
because
just
as you said, if I die, I'm out, and I'm like, what if you
Yeah.
died and then you left, but then you got resurrection?
okay, if you guys have a way of rezzing me and want to do so, I'm okay with that.
we'll give you a 1 week off, and then we'll resurrect you. So you're like, this was great. Ah!
Yeah, it's like Checker Pass died, fade to black. We'll be back next session, guys.
Fuck. I just got keep getting spammed on my phone. What the hell's going on?
He died dies in the beginning of the session, so he has to sit out, and then right at the end, we just res him.
There's a Revivify. I think is the spell. I think you have to
Reviv,
do
rev,
within 5 minutes, right? Oh no, within a minute.
yeah. True Resurrection is the one.
Well,
Um,
True Resurrection is a high level one.
yeah.
There's multiple
Or
different revive spells.
or you could give us a wonderful. You could give me a wonderful sword, the Luck Blade.
I'm good.
I swear I won't break
I'm
it.
good.
You don't even know what the Luck Blade
I
does.
said no.
It just gives me the wish spell.
Yeah, no.
I
I know somebody who he made a statement. Um, he said, or he was telling me how he knows how to break the game, and I'm like,
5e is
oh,
easy to break.
cool. Yeah, that's pretty much my take on it. And he was like, yeah, as long as you're willing to give me a +5 to dexterity at the cost of a -10 to my charisma. And I'm
It,
like,
it,
no. He was like, why not? I'm taking a -10 on charisma. I'm like, well, yeah, but you're taking a +5 in dexterity.
you have a -10. Somebody's liable to kill you in that town. I know how to get well, apparently I don't know how to get it, but apparently Gaijin Goomba and Edward Bosco turned and made a character that had expertise in all stats or in
Yeah,
all skills.
I'm not surprised.
It took to level 20 to get it, but they did it.
I'm not surprised. But yeah, but my point was that he tried to claim that it was balanced because he was taking a 10 hit on his charisma with a 5 in dexterity, and I was like, no, that's not balanced because the whole point of the 5e situation with how it's got that I forgot what it's called, but basically where it's a bounded balance or some shit.
Mm. You want to break the game for damage. You just run
And
Hexblade Ranger Rogue.
bounded balance is supposed to basically provide a like a what do you call it? A set amount of bonuses to your stats and stuff over the course of like multiple levels, and it's like that's why you have like a max of a +3 weapon instead of +5 or higher. That's why you only get I think a +8 or something on your don't you get like a +8 on your
Mm-hmm.
bonus or whatever?
Mm-hmm. See, the best thing being is when you can't break the game if it honestly, in my opinion, if it relies on your DM helping you, because your DM, like, if they start seeing what you're doing, they're not going to let you. Now, if you run it as I don't need my DM's permission to break this character, then you've broken the game.
I mean, technically anything is required by the DM to be broken because um you can't just break. Firstly, the 5e maxes out a character at 20 stat points.
Unless
So
you're a barbarian.
right, but also they also require if you want to go above 20, you need your player or sorry your DM to interfere. That's just how it works.
Or give you the, let it be in the items and give you certain items for it.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that the items that are dropped in the game are
Oh yeah.
only decided by the DM.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's yeah. I tried to explain to him why I would never allow that to occur unless you were like level 20 maybe.
Yeah, my way of doing it for that class combo, that's just all multi-classing stuff to get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm never gonna play that character because one, it's not fun to play a busted ass character.
Well, it's not really busted, I wouldn't say.
When I could sneak attack Hunter's Mark, Colossal Slayer,
You
and
talking about the adventures, the adventure class or whatever,
no, no, no.
the
This
the adventure character where he basically takes one level at least in every class or some shit.
no. It's you start off as a Hexblade, right?
Okay.
And then you go Hunter or Rogue, right?
Uh huh.
So that way you can get your sneak attack, and then once you can go get the Ranger and go Hunter, you get Hunter's Mark and Colossal Slayer, and then you get your extra attack, and it just gets so damage destructive. It is stupid broken. And
Yeah.
I looked at that. I looked at that and I was like, I could make a character like that, but I don't see the fun in it.
Yeah, that's why multi-classing itself is a broken concept in D&D 5 because
I
it wasn't
I
balanced for multi-classing.
I will multi-class some classes like my most common combination is Hexblade Paladin, and it being like the Hexblade being flavored as a holy artifact.
Hmm.
Oh, hang on a sec. My
Hanging,
wireless headphones are dying.
hanging. I'm hanging by a thread.
Yeah, everyone is.
I'm charging it, you. Yeah, so there.
Sure.
Nope. We all
Oh.
left
Ah,
in the time that you came back.
damn. All right, well, I guess I'll go play some more Divinity.
Oh, hey. So I actually booted up Divinity this morning.
Nice.
I haven't done it in a while. And I made
Oh,
I made a character. Oh, actually, I made a set of 4 characters at the same time.
I am always down to play some Divinity on my free time.
Yeah, yeah, me too. The problem is that I don't have anybody to play with. So now you have to take responsibility.
Fucking wait, what? I see. Try. I did not agree to that when I said yes to this relationship. Okay.
Take responsibility. All right.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, let's get on with the show. You guys were going into to speak um with the village chief. I forget who
Yeah.
was though. Was it all of you guys or was it just a couple of you? And yo, what's up, Lancelot? What's up, Dabizu?
I forget.
I think it was mainly gonna be I think Sobek and
Think.
fucking um Zarkis, because they were the ones who wanted to compete. They were gonna be
Oh
the ones
yeah,
talking.
we
I
gotta
mean, I'm
ask
gonna
his permission to compete, huh?
yeah, gotta ask Big Daddy Barbarian.
Oh, man, I
It,
forgot totally what was going on.
I mean, as long as you don't have to participate in the debauchery with them, right?
Hopefully not.
Who's your daddy?
Hey, Zarkus.
I'm here.
No, you're not.
What do you remember this or not?
What exactly?
You and Sabik. If was it just, was it just you and Sabik going to the tent to go speak with the chieftain, or was it all 4 of you guys?
I think all of us were going, but they're the ones who are going for the reason. We're just going to moral support.
Moral support. Moral support.
Well, it's moral support, not oral support.
Well, we
The
do have a
debauchery
bard, so
has not happened yet.
not yet.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
That's what the bard's for, is oral support.
Anyways. So, yeah. You guys are walking up to the tent and there's just one guy there that is like fucking like 7 feet tall, and he's as tall as the fucking Minotaur,
Huh.
and
Oh.
he's got kind of like
Damn.
fucking ears popping up out of his head, along with his normal ears.
Wait, fucking what?
He's got
Wait,
normal
what?
ears. He also has additional ears coming out the top of his head. And he's wearing like a really long blue coat. It's like a trench coat, but it reaches his boots.
Okay.
Wait, Dabisu, I never said that they were human. Dabisu's like, wait, why does it say have 7 feet? It's not doesn't have 7 feet. It's 7 feet tall.
Why does it-
Oh my
Have
god.
have you watched basketball? They're 7 foot tall humans.
Yeah, I actually am well aware of that. But I also never said that he was human in any way, which is why I thought it was weird. He's like, why does he have 7 feet if he's human? It's not the fucking case, dude.
Also, obviously, no one said what was 7 foot either.
True. I did say 7 foot tall. I didn't say that he was 7 foot tall. Anyways, what was the question?
uh,
Was there a question?
I don't think so.
Okay, he rolls out his hand and says, "Stop."
Yup.
And he's like, "What do you need?"
Yeah, so like looks over. Yeah, so Vic, what do you need?
Y'all put me on the spot. Uh, we were told to ask your guys' chieftain to see if we are allowed to participate.
Participate in the game?
Yeah, the games.
Um, this is highly unusual. Very well. I shall see if he will be willing to see with you. So he ducks his head in the tent for a minute.
Oh god, that's gross.
Don't remember the debauchery has not begun yet.
Not officially.
He comes out and says, hey, he will see you now.
All right, guys, let's go.
Yeah. Yes. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go. Mm, mm. Ah.
So as you guys enter the tent, you see that it is despite it being on like a grassland, it's not grassy on the bottom of the tent. It's actually got like a sheet over it with what's it called? Fucking like stuffinged sheets on the bottom. So it's like a soft padded floor as opposed to grass.
Ah,
And
Nice.
in the center is like
what's the
this.
thread count?
Shut up. In the center is a huge bed that's got like curtains on all four sides, and it's just this humongous fucking bed that's like 10 foot by 10 foot.
Desmond leans over to Zalandar. Well, now that's a very impressive bed. I mean, for the location.
And then in front of the bed is just sitting cross-legged on the floor is a guy with he's got red, like long red hair. He's also got some ears popping up along with his
Oh,
normal
nice.
ears.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot.
And he seems to be kind of a little lanky in terms of he has really long limbs, but not like they don't seem to be very like buff limbs. So he has like a coat and pants on, and you can't really see much muscularity underneath the coat and pants.
Ah, fuck, he's Bruce Lee.
And he by the way, sitting down, he's eye level with you.
Who do you mean by you?
You're right.
Okay, well, like,
Yeah.
maybe except for the Minotaur.
Like, you-
He's eye level with like Desmond and Sobek.
okay, because I'm only 5'11".
Yeah, I think I'm like 6'2".
Yeah, he's eye level with you guys. Sitting down,
Hmm.
cross-legged, with his butt on the floor. Doesn't have a chair.
In Desmond's head, he's going, "How are people this tall out here?"
Have you met a barbarian?
I'm not from around here.
Desmond said it in his head.
Yeah, but oh, okay.
I was saying out of character. Me.
Zalandar can read minds now.
I have
Oh,
learned
no.
telepathy.
Oh God, when the
Add
ball
it.
goes warlock.
Add it to the character sheet. Don't do that.
You know how much that would
I
suck?
may or may not have slept with a demon.
Possibly Lancelot. Possibly.
Yeah, that's my
Lancelot,
that's the person who's giving me my demon powers, Lancelot.
No,
Very
no.
human, very variant.
He's like large category person. I'm like possibly.
That's why I
This
said
One
very,
Piece.
very, very variant human.
No, sure.
Anyways, so yeah, he says, "Why should I allow you to join my games?" Nope. Nope. Never mind. I will give you guys permission to join my game if you'd first do me a favor.
Wha- oh no.
Well, that zips.
Do not insult me. That is not the favor I'm asking.
Okay, we're just rolling with
Yet.
that. Okay.
Well, he's not a proper bard if he doesn't try to sleep his way out of a situation.
Give me 1 second. I have to look up what I am doing here.
Oh.
There it is.
We're all gonna fucking die here.
Possibly. Possibly.
If I'm
There's a high
going out,
chance.
y'all coming with me.
Okay.
I'm stealthing and running.
No.
Yeah. So he says,
I'll trip you.
You gotta see me first. I've seen your wisdom rolls.
They're not that bad.
Wait. What level do I get cunning action? I should have cunning action.
now you got your rogue first level, then 4 levels of sorcerer, right?
I thought they get it on their first level.
Cunning action.
Oh, that's
No, I think they get it on the like.
Oh no,
second
it
or
is their
third.
second. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oof.
I done goofed.
Yes, it's starting second level.
Yep.
Anyways, yeah. So he says, someone is missing currently. I need you to find them. Simple as that. His name is Paramos Kias.
Did it say Paramount Kiosk?
Kias.
Okay, I
What was
think
your
it's
last name?
kiosk, and I was just
Ain't that the next chief? Well, next person to become chieftain.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, that is indeed his name.
So what was the last scene?
He was last seen in his tent a couple days ago.
Where's this tent at?
It just gives you directions to go to the tent. I'm not going to map it out for you.
Alright. It's like we can probably at least find some clues there, gang.
Now, which one of you are looking to join in the game?
I raised my hand, me and Sarkis.
Yeah, the human and the cow man.
I mean, there's two humans, just so you know.
The sexy human.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, if you want to, like, honestly, if you want to flavor it, since I am a wild magic sorcerer, I might look a little.
Oh no, which one has the highest charisma?
Uh,
I gotta say,
think that's Desmond out of us.
okay, the slightly sexy one.
Because I have a 15 in my charisma.
I've got a 20.
Okay, yeah, the slightly sexy one.
You just jealous.
I mean, we're all sexy beings, especially.
Hey, it all comes down to personal preference.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And also, we all have high charisma, because, you know.
oh yeah, but yeah, Tribe, I actually wanted to ask if we could flavor it since it's wild magic sorcerer, and sorcerers tend to take on the attributes of their bloodline. If it's like maybe like slightly pointed, but not like elf-like pointed ears, more like fairy.
He just looks weird as shit.
If you can come up with a reason, I don't have an issue.
Wild magic. He literally channels magic through the Fae.
Wild magic.
I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Like,
I mean, that's kind of the idea of the bloodlines is that they take, is drawing from their heritage.
mm-hmm.
But he would have Fae ancestry somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Your mom thought it was a tooth fairy sneaking in. It wasn't the tooth fairy.
It was her mom's time of the month, and she grabbed a male Fae by accident. Poor Grandpappy. Never saw it coming.
Anyways, if you're able, he's very important for this event. So, if you're able to find him, I will grant your request and allow you to participate.
Chieftain, if I may, did he have a more of a personal rival that may have wanted him directly gone?
No, not necessarily.
Hmm.
But there is his. He does have a best friend.
And this best friend's name would be.
Oh, sorry, I have it. Hold on.
There's a chieftain sorting through papers.
Zarlus.
Zarless.
Alright.
It's Xarles.
Oh. I had it. I almost had it. Very well. We'll take care of everything. When do the games officially start? That way we know timeline.
Well, they start when he gets back.
Very well. It makes it a little bit simpler. Not super terrible deadline. Just need to get it done as soon as possible.
And if you don't come back, I need everybody to make a wisdom save.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That is
12.
probably a fail. I don't know what mine is. Okay. 7. Oh.
Winsome
Ah,
save, right?
maggots.
Yep, wisdom save. Yep.
Okay. Ain't that a kick in the head?
We're about
I
to
mean,
be.
at least it's
You're
not a
about
1.
to go to the shadow realm, Jimbo.
That's actually hilarious, by the way. Like
What?
because of yeah. Just hold on. Let me just double check my notes here.
Whatever happened affected me and Sarkis the most.
I think we all got affected equally bad.
Yeah.
Tribing doesn't strike me as the type of DMs like, oh, you roll lower, you get hurt more.
Yeah,
No, you all
I don't
failed.
think so either. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you guys
It's
get
like
a
an
crit,
intimidation.
if they get a crit on their attack, then you might lose a limb. Just saying.
Fucking what? Well, time to go meet an artificer. I'll be right back, guys.
Look at that aesthetic or prosthetic man. Um,
We'll go make a deal with a demon. I'll be right back.
yeah. So you guys are currently like, he seems to kind of like, as he says, if you guys don't come back, and then his like form seems to just grow in size to where even the Minotaur feels like he's looking up at this guy, and his like
'Cause
eye
he is.
like seem to glow red, and then just like a dark shadowish kind of form, and you guys just feel like frightened
Oh.
to the core.
Question, Tribane. Is this an barbarian archetype or a homebrew of yours?
Homebrew.
I'm scared, but I want to fight it.
That's tough to say.
Desmond's looking for the exit. Like his eyes are shifting over. Looks like connects with Sobex and like looks back over at the exit.
Why are you looking at me?
Like just fucking go.
Of course we're going. I want to compete in these games. Come on.
All four of you guys are frightened, by the way.
Well, not his,
Yeah.
Next line. Yeah.
Guys, I've been the spooked.
I've been the spooked.
I've been the spooked.
Yeah. So then he says, "But if you guys come back," and then he kind of like his form seems to disappear from that that darkish form. And he's
God,
like,
he's
if
got dark swings.
you guys come back, then everything's all good, and there ain't gonna be any issues. He didn't even finish the threat.
Yeah, like Desmond's like, of course, sir. We will take care of this in a timely manner. Time to go, guys.
This is, by the way, a special form of frightened, where
We've been special spooked.
you have to actively attempt to fight. Like you have to actively attempt to fight the fear in order to re-roll a save on it.
I attempt now.
It's like you have to take an action to do it, essentially.
Okay, I'll try to do that now.
You succeed.
Yeah, I'm not spooked anymore.
But
With
I mean,
disadvantage.
every 6 seconds that you're in it, when he applies the aura, then you have to make a save every
fear.
turn. So it's
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 old
not
school dragon fear.
yeah.
Old school dragon fear sucks.
It's not quite the same. I'm just gonna say.
Old school one was like that though, where like if you stayed in it, you had a constant.
Yeah, it was an aura of fear, and you had to make a save every turn. But in this one, you have to like it's not like if you fail, you have to take an action to make another save.
Right.
And there's more downsides to being feared in this particular case. I'm not gonna tell you what those are.
Oh. The fact that Treadway took time on this makes me be like, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna piss this guy off.
Yeah, you might not want to. Remember, I said there might be a team wipe. He may be
Okay,
related.
time to piss this guy off. Time to activate.
Got it.
He may
Right
be
on
the
the
reason.
I like to activate vicious fuckery.
We're fucking running.
Checker Pest just wants out of the game.
I'm done.
He doesn't care if everybody dies with him.
Spoken like a true bard.
I rolled to seduce. He's like, you do what now?
Done.
Roll to seduce. Nat 1. He seduces you.
Wow, he had disadvantage on it too. What do you know?
Oh no!
That means I'm the one getting seduced.
He,
I
like-
am the bottom.
He like just is suddenly in front of him and taps him with his thumb, and then like he goes flying through the fucking tent like in such speed that like literally like a shape of him is cut out of the tent wall now as he continues flying.
Desmond's eyes are like
They would get
wide, like the
laid
cat
on
looking at a crit.
It's like Looney Tunes cut out, where his like entire form is just
You know the
clothes and everything.
pictures of the cat looking at the Christmas light, the tree light?
Yeah.
That's like Desmond's eyes looking at that outline of him like through. Oh.
Anyways, reversing the imagination. Yeah, so he says, so you are free to leave and get on with your attempts.
Okay. Desmond gives a slight like head bow and heads out.
All right.
Like the stand up straight and just keep
Alright,
keep
let's go.
walking out. Nope, 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 nope.
I almost said somebody else's name for a second there. The guy in front of the tent sits there and watches as you guys leave. He's like, so, what's the word?
Bird. I'm sorry. You said it.
It's funny. It's funny. Shush. I say the
Gosh.
bird is the word. I say the bird is the word.
Caw, motherfucker.
Caw. Anyways, so yeah, the guy outside the tent that let you in originally says, what's the word?
Well, apparently the chief wants us to take care of a task for him personally.
Wrong. It's bird. I'm kidding. No.
It's the word of an avian variety.
Take care of a task. What kind of task?
Well, I don't know if he would want us disclosing that kind of information until we have more to go on. Just know it's assisting him with the matter.
I think I know which matter you speak of. You guys are looking for my son.
Your son?
Your Caneric, right?
Kenrick.
Kenrick.
Muffin kiosk?
That's your name. I know who you are.
You knew my name beforehand.
Yeah.
You guys come well informed.
Yeah.
What business exactly?
To play the games.
And that's everything? That's the sole reason for your visit?
Pretty much. I like testing my strength.
Like, I will say Desmond's gonna look over so like, should we clue him in? It is his son, he may have leverage. Like, kind of like that, like head shake, like, should I? Or should we clue him in?
Yeah.
Sure.
Of course the fucking bard wants to TPK everybody. He's like, yeah, tell him.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing bad ever came from reading a book.
I mean, he does want to know what the hell happened.
Reading a book isn't the issue. Reading a book out loud is an issue.
I
It's
mean,
not. I mean, no one wants to hear freaking Dumbledore die. Spoilers.
Unless he took
Uh-oh.
his own son.
Spoilers.
All right, so we have to give a tribute to the chieftain to get out of here. We're giving Zandalar, right?
yeah.
He wants to go out
Sure.
Iron Man style.
I am Iron Man. Steps.
Don't worry. To go make my warlock deal, I'll go bang Zalandar's mom.
I am Iron Man. And then he accidentally kills all the Avengers instead.
As everybody's dead and Stark's just sitting there going,
It's like, I don't feel so good. It's like, God damn it, I rolled a nat 1 on my intelligence check.
Cap looks over at Stark. You asshole.
Can you imagine Stark rolling a nat 1 on his intelligence check?
The entire thing is so epic. All right, all this relies on your roll. You can win. Just don't get a nat 1. I'm sorry, guys.
How the Avengers should have ended.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's totally fit for a meme, dude. Okay, you have the picture of freaking Tony Stark sitting there with a gauntlet saying, "I am Iron Man." Then a picture of a 1 rolled on the table. Then below that, Spider-Man saying, "I don't feel so good."
Stark, you fucked up. Oh, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of
No, you're
memes.
not.
You're right. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, so yeah, so it looks like you're probably looking for my son.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
the up and coming chief.
Oh, really?
Well, your visit's still a little suspicious. I don't believe you're here just for the games, but if I can do anything to help, let me know.
Well, is there anybody who would want him missing personally?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
No contact Zim. Oh, this is a Zim thing.
Zim? Invader Zim?
Yep.
Not scientifically possible.
I can't listen to it because copyright.
Sandwich! Ah, I love Zim.
I haven't seen Zim since I was a kid, dude.
The new movie's actually pretty good too.
Shush. Don't spoil!
I mean, it's basically just a typical Invader Zim episode.
Yeah.
Doesn't have like a climactic ending type thing. It's just an episode. Like
Anyways.
they ended it like in a way that like if like Nickelodeon wants to revive it, they can.
They'd be dumb not to, honestly.
Yeah. But it's Nickelodeon, so yeah, by Invader Zim.
Oh, right, yeah, when I mentioned the cutout of the character in the tent wall. Yeah, it's like Looney Tunes cutout. Anyways, so yeah. Yeah, if I can help you, let me know. I'll probably be watching over the master.
Well, Desmond did ask, like, does he have anybody who dislikes him? That's all.
The only one I could think of would possibly be the second lieutenant, because him and I have a sort of rivalry of
Quintarius,
sorts.
right?
Hmm. And
Quintinus.
is it against the rules
Quintinus.
to attack a potential contestant and or or do anything to a potential contestant of the games?
Yes.
Hmm. Desmond stroking his non-existent beard. Hmm. Oh, shall we go check with his friend he made?
Pet or friend, yeah.
His friend?
Yeah.
Uh,
What was his name?
Zarlus.
The shadow
Yeah.
kind of passes by his eyes and like, he's
Oh
missing
god,
too.
oh god, it's like saying a forbidden word.
He's missing too.
How many people are missing?
Well, it's believed that they were together when they went missing.
Okay, so just two. Okay, thank God. I didn't want this to be like, oh, we're missing like 10 people.
Body
10
snatchers!
Fucking.
You joke, but
Let's-
changings exist.
Let's get on the rule, Metal Gear.
Oh god, the thing is taking all of them.
I'm just like watching this fucking gif of that woman falling down that waterfall like over and over again. Like I swear, like that's distracting me half the time when you guys are talking.
That describes my life.
That's how I might try killing us all. Long live the king.
I'm gonna misty step up out of this bitch. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, where would his tents be, or where were they last seen before they went up missing?
Well, they went missing in the middle of the night, so it's believed that they were in their tent.
They shared a tent?
They were best friends. Children,
Hmm.
really.
Okay, so okay.
That makes my next comment that I was going to say really bad. Thank you, Tribe.
Yeah,
Like,
they were only like
found
24 years old each.
well.
Oh, okay, so not nearly as
Oh.
bad.
They're older than
Story
me.
is, they were roommates.
Oh, look over at Zandalar just does a hand wave. Like,
Well, our
Just
age is
freaking
not
like think emoji.
our ages are not to be compared. I'm over 500 years old.
Oh.
So
He
you got
looks
some
fairly young.
experience.
He looks
he
fairly
looks
young.
at him and goes, "Consider don't look a day over 100."
Funny.
So you got some experience now.
It actually questions her. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with features quite like yours or the Chiefs.
That would be because you haven't quite seen Casta Barbarians.
You said caster barbarians?
Casta Barbarians.
Casta. Can't say that I have.
Nah, we haven't.
The Casta Barbarians are what you're dealing with here.
Right.
They are it's the Casta Barbarian tribe.
Which goes, is there? It kind of looks at the ears and looks at him and goes,
Shut up,
is it just?
Dabizu.
He looks and goes, is there it's more fascinating, really.
Shut up, Dabizu, or I'm gonna ban you and take all your money.
Dabizu, I was thinking the
Yes,
same thing
yes.
actually.
Sorry, say that one more time, Aeon.
But he looks and goes, like when he's looking at the two sets of ears for a second, goes, oh well, it's more fascinating, really. I mean, I've never really seen, like I said, never really seen people with such unique features. It's interesting, and pardon me if it's rude.
Well, we are gifted powers by our humble leader.
Desmond has a little bit of the face sparkling around his fingers a little bit. Goes, I know what it means to be gifted, I guess. Well, I would definitely enjoy learning more about your people if we weren't in if the situation once the situation gets a little settled.
I mean, you can talk with any of the people that walk the camp. They all are aware of the situation.
Well, the safety of your boy comes first, and then learning about your people comes next.
Hmm. Priorities, I suppose.
That I was really expecting. Yeah. Oh yes, please take. Find my son. No priorities, I suppose. The father did it.
Nani?
Non-discord.
Phoenix, Phoenix Wright pose.
Objection.
Overruled. Shit.
Hold it. That's another one.
I need to play through those games.
Like objection.
Dude, I have it on
Hold it.
3DS. It's so good.
Which goes,
I think they're like $3.
yeah. I'll have to wait till my vacation's paid for, and then I might buy them and play them on vacation.
I mean, you could always wait like next month. It'll probably be like on sale.
Oh yeah, the winter sale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$3. And plus, it's an old game, so you can at least have like at least $15 off.
Yeah. So Desmond's gonna be like, well, let's go take a look at the tent. Sir, could you point us in the right direction of their tent?
And he just gestures in a general direction. Says over in that direction over there.
Well, that's very helpful. Have a good day, sir.
No, you. he just says, you as well.
And Desmond's gonna go walking off in that direction.
Yeah. Let's go.
Desmond's gonna look over at Sobek while they're walking. Goes, so we can't find his son. Should we just run? Cause that man's a little unsettling.
Why don't you stop being scared?
Why don't we just do a damn job that we're
Yeah,
asked to
that's it.
do?
Yeah. That'd be nice too.
Yeah, look, she goes, that's kind of smart. I'd rather not anger a man like that.
Why don't you do the job then? Just let's find his son.
Yeah.
Well, not his son, but the next in line, and then the other one, and then we'll be fine.
True.
So let's hurry up and get to the damn tent.
I'm
Stop
saying this
being
while they're
molest.
walking.
Yeah, we're walking away.
Yep. So you guys arrived to the tent. You guys were passing multiple different people, and they all seem to have like animal ears, kind of like that.
Oh my god, it's an area full of furries.
Is there anyone keeping an eye on us?
Nope. Nothing you can tell.
Okay.
I mean, you could roll a perception check, but
yeah,
you haven't
I
yet.
should
So
probably do that.
I was like, can I just use my passive if it's just a 16?
no.
Why?
And pass those you as passive. If you're actually looking for people, you might actually see.
No, I guess that is fair.
Hey, Savik.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'll wait for everybody to roll first.
Yeah.
Fucking cow.
So Zalandar, you are certain. You are absolutely
You know,
certain
this grass is very trimmed well.
that I let me finish what I'm saying. You are very certain that a rock is following you.
A fucking rock.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You saw the rock, and then when you guys walked like 100 meters away, you saw the same exact rock, the same exact
Dwayne?
distance behind you.
I vicious mockery that fucking rock.
There's gonna be a kid on the other side of it. You're gonna vicious mockery a kid.
No, to be fair, it's not a rock like a huge standing rock. It's a
It's a pebble.
small like rock that you can fit in your hand sitting on the ground.
I vicious mockery said rock.
I was picturing the I know what I said.
Nothing happens.
You're small and no one will ever love you.
A tear rolls down the rock's face.
Small crack appears in the rock.
And Zarkus and Sabik, you guys are certain that a bird is following you.
Bird.
A bird is a word. A bird is a word.
Got him.
Bird is the word. Bird is the word. And
Oh.
Aeon, you're just kind of like,
He's gonna look over, see Zalandar like talking shit to this rock. He's gonna put
Zalandar's like, you don't have any friends.
Fine, if you're gonna follow me, I was gonna take you
Little
with
piece
me.
of shit. I can end your goddamn lineage.
Looks just Zalandar, my friend.
I'll end your lineage too. Don't shut up.
Oh.
pinches his like his
Should I roll for mental health?
No.
No.
Zalandar, that's just a rock.
I bitch slap him.
Man, you're just a rock.
Yeah, you're a rock too. It's called atoms. Science.
And now you're now certain that you have shit talked the rock well enough that the rock will leave you alone.
Oh no, I'm shit talking him now.
He
Who?
just like shakes his.
I'm calling him a rock
He
too.
just shakes his head, looking at you, just like, why do I even bother?
Exactly. And I slap him again.
You'll catch up with Sobek and Zarkus, and it's just. And he's just hoping to get to the 10. He's just like, this is gonna be my whole day, isn't it?
Yeah. Get used to it.
He goes, he was arguing with a rock.
And you argue with yourself all the time. I've seen it.
Yes, he goes, true, but there's sometimes I argue back,
And that makes you insane. Let's go.
Yeah, talking to yourself isn't crazy. It's when you answer yourself that you that you become crazy.
no, it's when you argue back and you lose the argument. You're sitting there. How did this happen?
So you guys arrive at the tent.
Yes.
It's a
glorious.
significantly smaller tent. As all the other tents are. But it is slightly bigger than some of the others, so
I would think so.
there's nobody outside the tent.
Okay.
Possible crime scene, no one outside of the tent. That's smart.
Well, let's see what we can find.
Right.
And yeah, I'm gonna start looking around for any signs of violence or.
So inside the tent is just a couple cots or bedrolls, I should say. and there seems to be like little bags of personal possessions sitting at the end of each bed, and that's pretty much it. It's a pretty bare bones tent.
Mm. No signs of any scuffle or anything like that.
Not that you can tell.
Hmm. Come on, investigator, do your job.
That's what I'm trying to think here. You said personal stuff. Can I take a look through the bags? Like, if it's stuff that somebody would have like, they were going to go away somewhere, they would logically take that with them.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Yeah, yeah. You want me to roll an investigation for that
Yes,
then?
please.
All right. Nat 20.
You failed.
Fucking what?
I'm just kidding.
23. Come on.
I'm just messing with you. Yeah. So it seems like they're while the bag itself is. Wait, hold on. You're an investigator. Why the fuck do you only have a +3
Because
in
he's a
Uh,
investigation?
terrible investigator.
because I put more stuff into my perception than I did my investigation. Yeah, well, when yeah,
So as you're looking through the bag, you kind of notice that there does seem to be something missing. You can't really, you don't know what it is because it's not there, but it seemed like there was like this secret pocket, right? And
mhm.
it's empty. But you don't, you have a sneaky suspicion that something would have been put there.
Can I look through his friend's bag since I know since I've seen that pocket if I can uh see if his friend's bag has that secret pocket too?
Sure.
You didn't want me to roll an investigation, but I know what I'm looking for.
No.
Okay.
What?
Uh, well, I was gonna say I
You
know what I'm
already
looking for.
found there's a secret pocket. Why would you need to roll another investigation check?
Well, for the other bag, I was seeing in the other bag if that has that, if it
Right,
has it too.
right. But you're already like you have the
Okay, okay,
predispositioned awareness that there is secret pockets in these bags. I don't know
okay.
why you would need to have an investigation check to see if there was another one in
Some
another bag.
DM since I'm investigating a different bag.
That would be dumb.
It is dumb.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So it does indeed have a secret pocket.
Hmm. Anything in it?
No, it's empty.
Hmm. Hmm. He'll relay that to Sobek, and he'll just be like, "Well, judging from the bags to see if it'd be any. No, what's in the bags? Would it seem logical to take these bags with you if
The
you
the
left
bags
of your?
are some personal effects along with some like food and things of that nature.
So probably
Yes.
if you were leaving on your own volition, you would take them with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, on the plus side, he doesn't appear to have left on his own.
How's that a plus?
Well, it's just not a simple runaway. It means he was
So
taken
it's a
by.
negative.
Well, sometimes. By me saying it's a plus, I've figured out at least why he went up missing. So that's a plus on our side. We know how.
I think you're misstating what your positive statement is. It, it
Yeah.
it's positive because you know that somebody had motive to take him, meaning that there
Yeah,
are more clues in the camp. If it was
yeah,
them running away, you wouldn't have any more clues in the camp.
right. That's what I meant. Is like we've narrowed it down to somebody here had motive. Hmm.
You want to talk to the other commanders?
Possibly commanders. Find out some other contestants and figure out what we can do.
I would say we talked to the 5 commanders that we knew about. We already did Kimrick, so we gotta do Quintinus, Chisbon, Daman, and like the lion. I don't know how to say these damn names. They're weird.
Right. You gotta
God,
look at
why can't they just do normal names like Dave?
those are stupid human
Lag.
names.
And what are you, a stupid human?
Demi-human.
A
It's
stupid
still a
human.
human.
Frederick. No, lieutenants in order are Kenrick, Quintinus, Gismond, Thelma, and Delion.
He'll
I'm
look.
glad you go with my saying with Gizmo.
He'll look up and go. Well, how about we go in groups? I guess. Oh,
I'll
teams
go.
anyway.
Lancelot
mean,
has a
okay.
very strong case supporting that it was weasels that kidnapped him.
Fucking weasels!
Weasels!
He has a shitload of evidence proving it.
I mean, okay,
Yeah,
well,
see
let's
exactly,
do
Lancelot.
it.
You know how it is.
Okay, what kind of groups do we want to split up into?
Looks goes, I would prefer to go with you. So Becky kind of looks and goes, I've had enough stress for the day. Being with somebody of. He kind of looked at the two back and then looks back at Sobek. Somebody with intelligence would be a
I
great
use magic hands
reprieve.
to bitch slap him.
I will bitch slap you back with mage hands.
I cast
Motherfucker.
I cast summon bigger fish.
Molds earth underneath of
I
him.
mean, I think Zarkis will have a very good time hanging out with all these people, seeing what he could get to know with them, and then me and you go through the commanders.
Yeah, it was that's and if Zalandar, gets a little bit out of hand, Zarkis can kind of plant him
Plant him doing what?
to the ground like a nail.
No.
He's gonna nail him.
One beat for stab. Damn.
Talk about tube
You.
steak.
No.
Oh God, what?
No.
I found a butterfly. It was pretty. Kick his ass.
That is all.
No, kick its ass.
No, it's the fish that he says kick its ass.
Either way, kick its ass.
Oh,
No.
Ow.
I
I can sense you.
don't ignore me.
no. I
Alright.
see the sun. It's yellow. That is all.
Desmond's gonna just be like, all right, you lead the way, Sobek.
Okay. That's going to be fun. Alright.
Lancelot asking the big questions now. If he casts a summon spell, can he eat his summon?
Fuck.
That's just rude.
Nah, man. It's just like that's a good question.
Well, the question is, if you kill the summon, does the summon disappear or stay physically there?
Yeah, that's like if once you eat it,
I'm actually gonna
like
look this up. Hold on.
like does it even it proves our weight, right?
Not. Oh my God! I could throw somebody's like summoned squirrel into a bag of devouring.
It's like does summons proof away like when if it gets killed? Because isn't it like you can actually just bring it back?
I think so.
Because if it proofs away, you can eat it, but you're not really eating. So it's like a yes, but actually no.
Huh.
Oop. Oh shit! Fucking damn it!
Oh, I'm about ready to be that guy.
Conjure animals. Summon face spirits that take the form of beasts and appear in unoccupied spaces. Okay, yeah, each beast is considered fey, and it disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. So no.
But what if you eat it alive?
No.
Just carve off a small piece.
It will disappear when it's carved off.
Says whose book are you?
Says me.
Oh.
Going based off of my, logic behind how this whole thing would work in the first place, that's exactly what would happen. So the answer is no. You cannot eat your summons if you cast a summon spell, at least not in 5e. Anyways, so you guys were going to split up.
Yeah.
Let's split up, gang, and search for clues.
Does that mean I'm the Shaggy of the group?
Splitting
No,
the
you're
party.
fucking Scooby.
You're splitting.
Yeah, but I'm not the fucking talking animal.
You're splitting. You guys are splitting the party. I just got that.
No, you're right. You're Scrappy.
You guys are splitting the party in a quest where party wipe is on the table.
Yeah.
Apparently.
We're separating ourselves from the person's gonna cause it.
Fair
It's question
enough.
of who fucks it up first.
Sorry,
I
Andrew.
I still bet it's the fucking real with the wild magic.
That's okay. If I die, I'm going Druid.
The only one of us who can get himself killed and take us with him.
As bad as an orc weird boy. Oh, if I die, I'm still playing an orc druid.
I just want to do a Dragonborn druid before. Doesn't sound that bad.
I want to go with a bugbear druid, Tribank. Can I play a bugbear?
Yeah.
I mean, someone went with a a friend of mine decided to go crazy and be a rooster rogue before.
No, you go bugbear, right? You
Yeah.
go bugbear, and then you use a polearm that has the reach ability. Then you go sentinel and polearm master. Nothing's getting to your party. You're like, oh, no, because you have a 20-foot reach. It's stupid.
That is stupid.
It is really stupid.
That is
I
really
would-
stupid.
I would never play a bugbear. One, I don't like goblin races. They're just
I don't
weird.
like goblins.
I don't know. I do want the humanoid goblins are supposed to be coming out. Or like human goblins, like calf goblins.
They're making a new goblin race or something.
Yeah, they look very similar to like Namekians.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys. Now this is completely off topic from D&D.
Yeah.
Regarding so this is specifically for Zans and Aeon.
Yo.
In Divinity Original Sin 2,
Yep.
if you start a game with your one character, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody joins after you started the game, but you haven't recruited anybody. What happens?
I don't know. I haven't played that much of it.
I think they're given a random pre-generated character.
So you don't make a new character, and you
Nah,
don't choose who to control.
No, I think it's pre-generated. Like you're playing, and I just jump in. I think it's pre-generated.
Because I know, like, if you've recruited people, then you'll play one of those recruited people.
Yeah.
Also, Divinity is on the Switch now, and I freaking like that.
It's probably gonna be terrible with bad FPSs.
No, they usually just lower the res.
Oh,
Like,
I mean,
they lower the graphics so it can be playable.
yeah.
But even then, it's freaking Divinity portable.
I mean, if it works, it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, it's on the Switch?
Dude. Yeah.
Right,
last
yeah.
direct they announced it for the Switch.
Yeah, I
Here you
remember
go.
that.
By the way, Tribane, I'm sending you waifu material for you.
Which I kind of
Lovely.
want to get that because that's actually pretty cool. It's like Divinity on the go.
It looks like something out of Fate.
Yeah,
Which
you don't
thing
know what that
is,
is?
It's supposed to be Justice.
No. Do you know who that is?
No, who?
That's the priest chick from Goblin Slayer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Chucker Pass, you know who I'm talking about. The blindfolded priestess
Archbishop.
girl. Yeah. Yeah, that chick.
She got some fine ass anime titties.
Yeah, that's from Goblin Slayer. Yeah, she was in bed with Goblin Slayer naked.
No, that was just a priestess.
No,
Oh,
that was the both of them because the priestess couldn't do it on her own because she didn't have the experience.
I
Nah,
gotta go
because
back and-
she wasn't a virgin.
Well, no. The archbishop couldn't do it because she wasn't a virgin, but the priestess couldn't do it because she didn't have the experience. Thus, they
Yeah.
both had to do it.
Yep.
So they can make
Fucking-
up for each other's downsides.
I'm liking this anime more and more. I gotta watch it.
Why have harem when you can kill goblins? These are temporary. Killing goblins is eternal.
I can't find that orc race, but it was actually kind of cool looking.
Have you guys seen the also for regarding Divinity? Have you guys seen the that they actually added a bunch of mods
Oh yeah.
as like built-in features that you don't have to actually download?
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, like the Fort Joy mirror
Huh.
and also herb growing.
By the way, Tribane, a little off
Grow your
subject
own herbs,
though.
man.
I wish you would allow firearms. Cause I wouldn't play a druid. I would play a ranger, play a warforged, and I would give kudos to my boy Cade 6 and just use a firearm and be a warforged.
There are firearms. Whether they use gunpowder or not is a different story.
You know, like Cade 6 was the best thing about Destiny, and then they killed him off, and then Destiny died along with him.
I
Nah,
heard Destiny's doing pretty good
it's
right
free
now.
to play now. Yeah. They've been freed from the grips of Activision.
Yeah.
And looks like so far they're on the right track. So
Oh yeah, because they made apparently the new DLC is.
I had a buddy
apparently
of
pretty
mine.
good.
I had a buddy of mine message me the other just yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday, and he was just like, his question was, had anyone still played Destiny 2? Somebody says I never did. This guy says, oh wait,
I
this
think
is a
I can
conversation
take
between you.
my characters that I have on my Xbox and move them over because it's like shared saving.
I responded with I might get back into it, but I'm fairly busy. He's like, game is where it should have been on release now. So
Two DLCs down and one and another one.
it's
just
all freaking Activision's fault. That's what I'm saying.
fucking
yeah.
right. But anyway,
Back to the game.
yeah, back to Mystery Inc. up in this bitch.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are in the midst of looking or thinking about going to talk with one of the lieutenants.
Yeah, pretty much we're splitting them
Yeah.
into two for them, two for us.
Oh, are we? I thought. Yeah. Well, what do you guys want to do?
That's what I figured we would do. I
Yeah.
mean, if we're gonna split into parties of
Or
two.
1 in 3, you could just send Zalandar on his own.
That
No.
sounds dangerous.
Let's be honest here. I would probably
Send
go around
any one of us.
literally
Fire
go
sounds
around
sensitive.
flirting and eating.
All right.
Oh,
1 in 3, send Zarkus on his own.
No, we like our cow.
1-3, we send a rogue on his own.
That can blow up the entire camp.
Yeah, could go fucking kleptomancy mode and just accidentally.
I'm not that kind of rogue.
1 in 3 with Sobek on his own.
No.
The
no,
guy
Yeah,
who
like-
almost
like-
the guy who almost lost his cool and murdered the freaking captain
yeah,
of the
I
boat.
was gonna say fairies would appear, start stealing shit, and he just snap.
So no matter what, if you send anybody on their own, shit's going down. Zalandar with the death wish, Sabek with the anger problems, Zarkus with the lack of common sense, and Desmond with the wild
Okay.
magic.
Okay, I'm
My
gonna
common
that-
sense is
that-
fine. It all
You
makes
broke the
sense.
ship.
Yeah, you broke the ship like twice.
That is
Also,
the hill.
I'm a death wishy.
That
I
is
would
the
most
hill
likely
that
just go
Tri-Bane
around
dies on.
To be
flirting
fair,
with
it
people.
wasn't my idea to break the ship.
True, but you're the one who enacted it.
Why do you think I'm saying
Without
I'm gonna
thinking
go with
twice at
Sobek?
that.
Here's
Because
the thing.
I'm the one's like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Here's the thing, though. I'm not that death wishy, but I probably would get my ass kicked by a few people from flirting.
You're gonna go back
Guys,
into
the
the
safest
cheat.
option is us all to stick together.
Actually, no. Parties of 2 actually work.
Yeah, if you said Zalandar with Zarkus, then Zalandar flirting won't get much issue because Zarkus sitting there like a bodyguard.
We'll just pull him by his
Yeah,
hair
but-
out of the tent.
And Desmond
No,
won't
you
use any
pick me
magic because
up by
Sabek's
my
around because he's trying to keep him
horns.
calm.
Just pick me up by the horns and be like,
Sobek,
"Alright."
you complete me.
No, no.
I can't find that picture.
That picture, he says. I'm just waiting for it.
Yes. Save it. And boop. We're gonna get post here. Let's go with. Just gonna throw in D&D. Let's do this. It should be in desktop. Where'd it go? There it go. Oh, it already. No. That's right. I can fix this.
You probably should break it more.
Shut up.
You can't fix anything. That's why I have mending.
I have mending.
See, then the breaking the boat was a very good idea.
There you go. Here you go, Sobek. This is just for you.
No.
Fucking mini me. This was that was number 2, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure number 3, he started getting along with his son again.
Yep. And then Mini-Me became a little lost and started humping Foxy Cleopatra.
Yeah, and he had a three legs. He was a tripod.
Ugh.
Oh, you're outright tripod, aren't you?
You know, I want to get Star to actually say those lines.
Oh my god.
Because he's actually British.
I know he's British. Anyways, so what is the plan, guys? What have you guys decided?
I was going to say, Sobek and me go find... which one did you want to find, Sobek? You want to take the one that sounds female away from Zalandar?
We'll take Quintessus and Jizwan. Because I know for a fact Jizwan was female.
You would be correct.
So those are the two that we could take, and then they could take Thelma and Delirion.
DeLorean?
Yeah, those two. And we just split up. Meet back here an hour, maybe less than that, most likely. See what we got. If we have anything to go on, then we go on that.
Sound fair, Rob?
Fair enough.
Sugar Pass, you there, buddy?
Sorry. What was the thing?
That's
we
a no.
just
That's a no.
we
I
we
blanked out
uh,
because my cat.
oh, it's alright. It's for Kitty. We decided we split up the two. We'll take Jizz what?
Jizmon.
Jizzmon,
Ew, why
Jizz.
would I take on the jizz? Ew, okay, whatever.
because that's female.
But do I have jizz all over it? Ooh,
And who's the other one?
sounds like a
This is
thought.
one of the reasons why we're taking on Jizmon.
Uh, and what was the other one, Sobek?
And we're taking on Quintilis? Whatever the hell his name is.
Quintilis
Yeah,
Quintinus.
and Tennis.
Quintilis.
And you guys will have the
Quintin
other two.
us.
And then we'll meet back when we have information. We'll meet back here.
Yeah.
Ugh. As I mean, I'm gonna assume Sobek and Desmond head out. And
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
he's
see if
gonna
we
look-
can find Quintilis.
Waiting to see how you guys exactly find them. So
Yeah.
looking for a guard, duh, or like somebody we're gonna ask for him.
You literally ask around.
We're gonna ask because we say I would assume for me and Sobek we would just tell him, hey, we're on a job from the chief. We need to meet with these people. Do you know where they were last seen? I'm assuming saying we're on a
Yeah.
job from the chief is gonna have some pull.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. I'm just gonna
Is
be
it,
muscle,
though?
basically.
is it gonna have some pull?
I would assume we would have at least a little bit. It might give me advantage for a persuasion roll.
That, and I also want to keep my eye on the sky to see if I see that bird anymore.
By the way, did you actually say that to us about the bird, or are you keeping it to yourself?
I did not say anything about the bird. I only said that
I didn't
you're
say
convinced that
anything
a
about.
bird is following you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's all. That there was a bird.
All right. I didn't know if you got
Marcus
back.
know that there's a bird.
Yeah, I didn't know if you went back to the tent to let us know.
No.
Okay. But yeah, I'll look for a guard or anybody and just be like, let them know we're looking for those two people. Where was the last place they was seen?
Which one are you looking for first?
Kalos, Katniss Everdeen.
What one are we looking for?
That's what I'm asking.
I thought we were going for Quintilis and
Quintilis.
Jizmon.
Thank you.
Quintinus.
I was making fun of your names, Triben. I'm sorry.
Quintin us.
There we go. Sorry, I do have all the stuff. I did write it down. Okay. But yeah, we'll look for Quintilis.
Quintinus. Fucking hell.
Quintinus. Sorry. Quintinus first.
Okay. So you speak to a person, and he's like, Quintinus. I think I saw him over at the training range.
Okay. And do you know where Jizmon is?
No, I don't. I can't recall where she is exactly.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
She might be being filled right now.
God damn it!
sorry. I had to do that.
Oh god, she's a barbarian where every time she gets filled, she gets stronger.
Attack.
Maybe.
Her sex drive doesn't stop.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, that's where Quintinus is.
Well, we have a location.
Let's go find Quintilis.
Let's go pay him a visit.
Asking
Yeah.
around, you guys don't have any much issue finding
Thelma and Louise.
no, shut up. No, you guys don't have much issue finding the training grounds.
Okay.
Um, for Zarkus and Zalandar, what are you guys doing?
Hmm. What are the people that we're looking for?
You guys are looking for Thelma and Delion.
Which one do you want to go for, Zans? Like first? If his mic's not muted.
Which it may be.
It probably is.
Huh?
Right.
Me?
Yes, you.
Which lady do you want to go for first?
Oh
Well,
God.
Thelma is a lady. Delion is a man.
Do you
Damn.
want? Do you want to go for the boy or the girl? I am Professor Oak.
Are you a boy or a girl? I have Alzheimer's, so I don't know.
I'm just waiting
Probably
for the
best.
fucking. I'm just waiting for the. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll just let you finish.
I was like gonna say, just waiting for the next Pokemon to come out and be like, are you boy, girl, or non-binary?
Answer. None of your damn business.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself, old man.
I think
No.
they probably won't. Japan's not really like understandable about that. Like either it's like then also it's more or less of like, do you want a male avatar or a female avatar at
No,
this
they
point?
understand. They just don't care.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah,
the
yeah.
world doesn't.
I
A lot of
was
Asian
just,
culture
Back on
doesn't
topic.
care.
I was
They're
just, I
like,
was just fucking with it.
Zark's like, well,
I-
we can ask around and see who we can find first.
All right.
And proceed to do so.
I guess
Alrighty.
we're gonna roll.
No. That would be weird.
Yeah, like
Which one are you
Like,
asking
who
for?
rolls
Asking
in
about
D-
first?
I was just asking someone nearby if they've seen either of the two people.
Sam.
Well, I have seen Thelma. One of the people saying to you. She was in the tent right down the this way over here.
Nod.
I
say
don't know
thank you,
about
and-
where Delion is.
Nod. Say thank you and head that way since it gives us a clue on at least one of them.
The answer is yes, Aeon, by the way.
Yes to what? Scared.
Nothing.
Are you
Aeon,
gonna fireball me?
Yep.
did you hear me?
No, I was switching my headphones back over.
I said yes.
Okay. Okay.
To nothing, though.
Oh.
Yeah, yes to nothing. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about anything specifically.
Oh,
Naturally.
I thought you read the message I sent you.
Huh? What are you talking about? What message is that?
About what?
Huh?
Because the more I was thinking about it, the more I'm like, this really isn't fitting the play style. I think I'm gonna become a druid.
No, never mind. Never mind. Ignore it. Anyway, so we're gonna swap back to Desmond and Sobek. You guys, you guys enter the fighting area, or sorry, the training grounds. Ugh.
Yeah.
And you guys see like there's a bunch of people sitting there and doing their fightings, and there's some sparring. Some have like little wooden statues that they're um, doing slow attacks against, and things of that nature.
Slow attacks?
Yep.
Huh.
They're painfully slow, like where it's to such extent where it takes like over a minute from the start of a punch to the end of a punch to actually make contact with the wooden statue.
I will say, Desmond leans over to Sobek. That's one of combats, but even that kind of hurts me a little bit. It's so slow. Is it normally that's methodical?
Sabek, he's talking to
Let's
you.
not find out.
Yeah,
Let's not find out.
very well. I'm gonna go look for any of the instructors. That might be
Sabik
trying to-
just saddens. If this is what they got, then wow, this ain't gonna be very fun.
Well, just to be fair, just to be clear here, when they do make contact with the statue at such a slow speed, it makes a huge impact, like a.
Oh,
Oh,
God, they're Bruce Leeing this shit.
they're gen- they're gentle fisting it.
Oh,
my.
oh God, no!
Oh my.
No, I'm assuming you guys don't understand the difference between a hard fist and a gentle fist.
I understand it, but I just picture you saying that in the bard over in the other, all the way on the other side of the camp. Oh my!
Oh my.
Oh God, he's got kinky sense.
It's a bard's talent.
Add it to the sheet. It's a feat. Kinky sense. Can sense whenever something kinky has been stated within a 1 mile radius.
I think he's actually putting that in there.
I heard them typing.
But yeah, Desmond's gonna go over to a guard and just and ask that or a trainer and say
Omae shinderu.
wait, what? No. Is it was Quintinas, right?
Correct.
Quintinas?
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta ask for the sake of Twitch, is it a female or a male instructor?
Huh?
I'm walking up
This
to
one's a
like,
male.
yeah, I'll walk up to one of the instructors who are training these kids or people or working with
What?
them.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no, 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 no. Anything said that's kinky.
yes.
Okay, anything said? That,
Yeah.
Uh,
okay,
But-
okay. There we go.
but yeah, I want to talk to any of the people who might be training the people in the area.
Oh. Yeah. It's a female instructor.
It is excuse me, ma'am, or ma'am.
What?
Uh,
She's got like a deep gruffle voice. Like what? Like what?
oh, oh my. uh, Actually, me and my associates here are on a little bit of a job from the chief. You see, we're looking for Quintinas. Actually, do you
He's
know where to find him?
he's over there, and she points over at the far corner where you hear the loudest bing bing bings.
Ah, well, thank you very much, ma'am.
No problem.
If you look over Sobek,
Hmm.
I wonder if
Let's
he's
go.
I wonder if he's competing over there or going to be competing.
Oh no. Okay. Let's go.
And yeah, they'll head over that way.
Okay.
Uh,
And then
Excuse me.
when you're arriving, what you see is him essentially sparring with like three others.
Oh no.
3 others.
Yeah, three other cast barbarians.
He likes quad ways.
This is a foursome, baby. Where's the oh my?
Oh my.
God, you're our caboose.
No, I'm not. I'm a Tucker.
You're more of our griff.
As the sparring session begins, you see him
I'm a
basically.
mix of Tucker and Grit.
As the sparring session begins, you basically see him tank all the hits, and he's not hitting back.
He like leans over. Well, that's unsettling.
That's going well.
You notice that
Depends.
the majority of the attacks, by the way, are actually all right. Let me ask you guys for a actually Sophic specifically because he's a fighter. I want you to make a wisdom or intelligence check, whichever is higher,
Intelligence it is.
and add your base ability modifier, or not your base ability modifier. Your fucking
Proficiency.
proficiency modifier. Yeah.
Okay. So this is gonna be +3, so
18.
18. Yeah.
Yeah. So you notice that the majority of the attacks seem to be coming from leg hits. Like
Leg hits.
they're attacking with their hands and feet, but the majority of the attacks are with their feet.
Oh.
And he's only he's not even really dodging. He's kind of like sitting there and taking the hits, and he's not attacking back.
Mm.
Well, Sobek, you want to go up and talk to him now, or after he's done?
What do you
I want
want?
to watch this for a minute. Oh.
He's
never mind.
he's talking to you as he's getting hit.
Well.
Go ahead, investigator.
Oh yes. I'm here. Go talk to the man who's taking punches to the face. He's like saying it under like just enough that Sobek can hear. He's like, there's I like,
Shush.
and he goes, yes. See, I have a couple questions for you, sir, and I was wondering if I could have a moment of your time.
You have until these guys are finished. And he stops them for a second. Says, "Bring in another." And they add a fourth to the people that are attacking him. And he continues. He says, "When these guys are tired out, your time is up."
Ah, very well. I will keep it somewhat brief. We are taking care of a job for the chief before the games begin. We are looking for what was his name? Permos? No, Permos was the father.
No, Primos Canisius.
Yeah, Primos. Yeah, Primos.
Paramos.
Permos.
Primos Canisius or something like that.
Kies.
Yeah, Permos.
Yeah.
Kies, yeah. We're looking for the lad, the young man, Permos Canis.
Kies.
Kies. I'm sorry, dude. Your names. Kies. Apparently, he's gone missing.
You notice there seems to be like a actually let me ask you guys for a perception check. The both of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
14.
16.
16.
Yep.
I don't see a 16.
I don't
Did it
see
really-
16 either.
Did it really not load?
No.
Oh, there was 16 and a 22. It would be a 10 and a 16.
We'll try again.
It's not loaded for
Let's do-
all of us.
Yeah, I was doing it the other night too.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, fine. Go with the 26.
Yeah. So you notice that he reacts to the name like kind of like twitches and like his head kind of turns and then he gets nailed in the face and then he's like back to taking hits.
And you're like someone's like, ooh.
Says, "What about the kid?"
Well, it's under my understanding that you are some sort of god in this group. I could be mistaken.
A
To be
guard?
honest.
No, I am the second lieutenant.
He's a commander, dipshit.
I don't have.
Ah,
And he stops the people from attacking him and says, "I don't have time for this. You guys, your time's up." He walks away.
Ah, come on. They're not tired though.
what about somebody you haven't tried to sparred with before? Wouldn't it be more interesting?
He stops. He says, turns around and says, "Hey, who are you talking about?"
He kind of like shifts his eyes over to Sobek for a second. Goes, "You think you can hold your own long enough?"
You got 1 minute.
He
This
looks
is
and
the
goes,
exact scenario where I would have been useful.
I
Yep.
know. He looks,
He would have been useful.
he looks and
No, you had to
goes.
bring me to get the shit beat out of me, huh?
He looks and goes. My friend here wants to participate in the games. How about showing him what he can expect? And in the meantime, we have a friendly talk. If he at least somewhat impresses you the way a normal human could possibly do, answer a few questions about just a certain item. Nothing really to do with the kid.
What exactly are the rules behind this? I don't want to be
You can't
hurting
kill.
guests.
He looks and goes,
No
well,
killing.
yeah, he goes, no, can't kill him, and any damage you do should we would like to be healable.
Are you using your weapon?
And he looks at Sobek and he goes, well, this is your grounds, friend.
Are there weapons allowed into the games or not? If not,
Yes.
then I won't use my. Do you use a weapon?
I won't be participating in the games.
Really?
But do
He Desmond kind of like eyes go wide. He's like,
The
but
lieutenant,
you don't use a weapon,
the
sir?
lieutenants don't participate.
but you're skilled.
I- But you don't use a weapon in battle?
No, I do not use a weapon. No.
Alright.
Sorry, Sobek.
I won't use a weapon against you in this spar. As I just debone, well, not debone, well, de-weaponify me. There's a stack of weapons on the
This
side.
is exciting. You guys finally get to see what these guys are capable of.
I know,
Oh,
and it's not gonna get us killed.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
No, that was one of the rules. That was one of the
This-
rules.
Yeah, let
This
me
is the
just make sure
second
that I get
commanded.
I actually have a character sheet set up for him. Hold on.
That he is doing subdue damage.
I have not set up character sheets for these guys. I just know their
You know,
what
the
their
max
abilities are. So
damage I
give me one
could
second.
do is 8, and that's with a crit without my weapons. Ah, this is gonna be real fun. Oh, and I don't get a shield either, so let me give me one
But you are armored.
All right.
Yep. Okay, shield's off. I am armored.
Cast
technically.
shield on yourself.
I have shield. I don't got a lot of spell slots though. I have what? 3? Yeah, 3. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I thought I had a spell.
Uh,
Wait. Oh, it's myself. Damn.
Oop.
I thought I could target you with shield and then throw my shield on
Mm-mm.
top of yours.
It's only self.
Wait. Sorcerers are funny. Hang on a second. Oh no, never mind. I can't use twin spell. Damn it.
Wah, wah.
okay, that's all I really need to be honest. Oh, I guess I do need to do HP. Give me one second.
Yeah, and so how is this gonna work when we start sparring?
You punch him, he punches you. You punch him, he
We're
knocks
out?
you out.
Basically, he gets me maybe once, twice. I'm gone. I only have 63 health.
That's okay. Unless he's a monk or has tavern brawler, it's only a 1 plus his strength modifier.
I love how you guys are like attributing things as if you know what he's capable of.
We're hoping
We have blind hope, okay?
we can dream, Tribane.
Can you though? Are you sure you can dream?
Actually, I can't.
See, what you guys should have done is says, hey, we got someone really strong. We can, get to spar with you. But no.
Circus is over there pissed. Like,
I
why
could
can't
have
I
fought
fight?
the big guy. The Hulk smash.
We both have been dying for combat.
Yeah. We just happen to get the guy who can tank a bunch of hits and then like one punch man some people.
Probably me.
Honestly, Desmond's more interested in why can't he participate?
Because he's a lieutenant.
That's a dumb rule.
He probably thinks so too.
Who knows? It may only take 2 punches for a normal human to be like, hey, you're all right. We don't know.
Or he thinks I'm a normal human. That's wrong. I'm not just normal. I have magic, but that's probably not going to save me here.
I got magic too, but I would go down after 1 hit.
Yeah.
I go
I'm
to punch,
just-
but instead of punching, I use something. I can't think of a touch ball off the top of my head.
I use mold earth to drop him down a 5-foot fucking hole.
If I could just suplex him once.
Suplex him. I can cast mold earth as a silent spell and we just bury him. All our problems can be solved by burying our enemies.
That's a good combo for later, though. Later.
It is.
Sorry, 1 second.
You should be sorry. I'm kidding. Don't hurt me, DM.
Cast sleep, mold earth underneath them, and then bury them alive while they're asleep.
Well, and then no, sleep, mold earth, and then hold person.
That's what the mold earth is for.
Okay.
Well, so they can't dig.
Yep.
Alrighty. I have
They're underneath 5 feet of dirt. I don't think they're moving very well.
I have the basic character sheet set up so far. Why don't we set a time limit on this fight?
Okay.
How long would you say is a appropriate length?
So Beck looks at the guy.
A minute.
Goes,
You want to fight for a minute?
Yes.
This plan will blow up in 5 minutes. 1 hour
Oh.
later.
8
Let's
hours.
go a minute. So he could get his questions in, and you can get some answers in. And then if I last any longer than a minute, which I probably won't, then we just keep sparring until I fall.
Don't worry, my friend. One in every 5 don't last a minute.
Okay. Let's begin.
Alright,
Roll
let's
initiative.
begin. I gotta do though.
Come on.
4.
Oh no.
Alright, so simple. I go first, you go after.
Simple.
I will ask. When
I'm guessing
can,
we're gonna stay 5 feet between each other. No moving.
Maybe.
I will ask Tribane. At which point in these initiatives can I ask my questions, or do you want me to roll mine?
At the end of a turn.
Okay, so after a Tribane or after Sobek's turn.
Yep.
After I get smashed.
Okay.
So, for the very first turn, he basically kind of like you see him start to morph, and you actually see his skin kind of like grow extra hair, and then
Oh no.
his like muscles kind of bulge, and then he's like claws start to come out of his hands.
Does
Oh.
Sobek look back like I hate you and then gets pummeled into the
I
earth?
mean, Sobek's kind of excited, but you're starting to see his eyes turn more red because they're usually a brown color, but now they're red,
Can
piercing red.
can can Desmond comedically ask for popcorn and just be sitting there?
Out of nowhere, you see some mage hands giving you a corn dog and a coke.
Prestidigitation of fucking popcorn.
You know, out of nowhere, you just hear that'd be $5. What the fuck is $5?
Put it on
Good
Zalandar's
go.
tab.
This is Alandar.
Put it on your tab.
Fuck you.
Okay. So then you see him with a finished like what seems to be transformation, and
Oh
then
fuck, they're werebeasts.
he seems to like punch you twice, like within a blink of an eye.
What did he roll?
21 to hit.
Flames come up.
Huh?
I said flames come up, and I shield.
Did it hit?
No,
Okay.
my AC right now until the end of my next turn is 23.
Okay.
Because now there's a bunch of flames surrounding me.
All right. And now it's your turn.
A +6 to hit? Fuck.
Woo!
All right,
Come on,
Nice.
crit.
I just go at him with a single punch the first.
With a single
11.
punch,
Yeah, one punch after another.
that misses.
22.
You sure you don't want to draw your blade? That hits, by
If
the way.
I
That hits.
that hits. Okay, so it does 5 damage. If I
Why are
need the
you
blade
throwing? Why are you doing it?
after the
Oh,
minute,
never mind, I see why. So you did 4 damage, I think, right?
but it's strength +1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I just yell back. If I need a blade, it'll be after the minute.
Very well. Is that all your attacks?
Yeah. Only have 2 attacks.
Okay. Now you see him sit there and say, "Ha ha ha ha! I enjoy your spunk." Aeon, do you have a question?
Yeah, he's gonna tell him, goes, tell me, oh, it was the boys' bags, and the 2 boys that are missing, had 2 compartments. Are those most people's personal bags? Do they all have hidden compartments?
I wouldn't know.
Hmm,
Not mine.
I see.
So now
I see.
he's going to it seems like he grows like even stronger.
Oh.
His arm his right arm starts to like mutate into what seems to be like a like straight up like
Oh
fucking
God, Hulk
almost all
smash!
muscle. Almost all muscle.
Oh my.
And
Mhm.
give me 1 second.
That's what all Sobek has left. Wait, no, you still have a high AC now.
Uh, no, that went away.
Oh,
Not my turn anymore, but I do have my reaction back. And I
It is
still have
back.
2 more spell slots.
all right. So that's still 2 more questions I can do. Okay,
Maybe.
I know what my last question is going to be.
And a minute is 10 rounds. So, yeah. I got 10 rounds before I could reach to my great sword.
All right, he's going to attack you again.
Kick you in
Yeah.
the dick.
This time it seems to be even more ferocious than it was before.
Ha! Miss.
But you seem to anticipate the movements after experiencing the first attack.
That and Sobek was watching him earlier in training. Saying how they punched and
he
how they
he didn't
fought.
he didn't attack back. Remember?
Not them, not him, but them, the other four.
Right. Okay, I get it.
That might be
Yeah.
a style shared amongst the clan.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. So now it's your turn.
If only I was the bard. I
A
believe in you.
19 and a 17.
Hit and miss.
So
So
5
5
more
more.
damage. Yes.
It's a war of attrition, bro.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, and I have a bad feeling at the 1 minute mark that +7 is going to turn into like a +17.
plus 30. Well,
Yeah. So you better ask your question.
Yeah, you got another question, Aeon.
yeah. He's gonna yell out. He's just like, so when it was found out that the boys were missing, when was the last place that you saw them?
The last place I saw them.
Yeah, before they went missing.
I don't remember. That was a while ago.
Noted. As I slowly unscrew the cap of my drink and sip suspiciously.
Now he seems to like grow. Now it seems like his transformation this time seems to be a condensing of the muscle to the point
Oh
where
God, he went Super Saiyan God on you.
the muscle is still there, but he's kind of like put it into a more leaner form. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You got this, Sobek.
No, I don't. Shut up.
This is the lieutenant when he goes Super Saiyan. Should probably get a bigger picture.
And
That's pretty cool.
that's actually a really cool picture. What's that from?
Okay. So that now he's going to sit there and attack you again with a flurry of blows this time. This time it's 3 hits.
Oh God, he is a monk.
Oh,
It's about to give me
okay.
that good old Rajang
That's
again.
one. That's one. Let's see if I have to flame up. 15. Holy shiza. It's the fourth of my health.
Whew.
So 63 minus 15.
Describe how you're
Ooh, I'm at
feeling
48.
after. Just describe how you're feeling after these 3 attacks. It will determine my
Well,
next
okay.
question.
To be clear, the 1 melee attack is the 3 attacks.
Oh.
He's not
Oh.
attacking 3 times.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. He just gets hit 3 times. It's just like, okay.
That's why it's a 3d4.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh boy, Sobek, I'm sorry.
Okay, that one hurt. That one hurt a little bit.
Welcome to dealing with my guy who's a gambler.
You want to see a flurry of blows? Okay. We'll see.
Our friend Zalandar can blow more furiously than you can.
Action.
Oh my!
So, Tribane, I'm going to attack him 4 times.
Okay.
Here's 1.
Oh!
Here's 2. That's 3.
Ah!
So only the
That's
first
4.
one hit.
But that's a crit, though.
That's 10 damage, right?
Yeah, it would be 10.
Wait, first one hits. Oh God, that's a high. He got a high boy CC, AC.
Yeah.
Well, to be clear, in the previous attacks, he had a 19 hit, but a 17 missed.
Yeah. But, I mean, that crit, though. I mean, they're almost neck for damage output. For right
Look,
now. For
Look,
right
if he's
now.
raging, I've only dealt 10 damage to him.
I know,
He
but
hasn't raged yet.
Okay, then I've dealt 20.
he's dealt 15 and
Mm-hmm.
he's only done 15, so you've dealt more damage to him than he's done to you.
But I think he has more than 48 health left.
True.
All right. Okay, so let's continue.
All right, so
I still
Desmond's
got a couple
question.
more things up my sleeve, so you better hurry up and ask those questions.
Desmond's gonna ask, other than
Hurry.
let me see. Other than Zarlis, who did the who else did they hang out with that you could see? That you knew of? I'm sure as a lieutenant you know of much that goes on in this village.
No. Paramos was a very lonely child.
Only enough to be next in line for chief.
Had very few friends. He was chosen because of his potential.
He's gonna look over us. God damn! I wish I had message right now. Shit, Sobek, like above game. I need you to last for 2 more rounds.
Maybe. I think I could last maybe the whole minute worth or 3 rounds in. Going on 4.
He's going to sit there and it seems like his next transformation is more like a hardening of the skin itself.
Can I cross class
Oh,
into this class?
that means I'm not going to be able to hit him.
Sorry.
Give it the old college try.
What?
So on Sobek, give it the old college try.
I didn't go to college. I'm only 21.
Same.
I went to college when I was 19. No, 19.
Okay. And now he's going to sit there and attack again with 3 hits, but this time they're going to hit harder.
Ow.
Oh. You already got that nat 20 out of the way though, so
Automatic hit?
Well, 26 to hit.
Where? I don't see it on my screen.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't show.
Oh, I'll roll it again then. Whatever.
I literally. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
28 to hit.
Never mind. 28? Yeah, that hits.
I did more damage in this one than I did in the last.
Okay, so what does he do to me on this one?
20 hits. 20
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, 20 damage
Yeah.
hits.
This is not lethal, right?
Yeah, this is non-lethal. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
That was only the 4th round, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just did as much damage to Sabek as Sabek has done to him total so far.
Yeah, but he has to keep transforming to do this.
Says who?
Says the fact it keeps going up.
Yeah, it keeps increasing it, sure. That doesn't necessarily mean he has to keep transforming to maintain it.
I'm just saying, each time he's transformed, hasn't fought him in his
And you
base
don't know
form.
what kind of action is required to do the transformation.
I'm just talking shit right now. I'm trying to make Sobek feel better.
Tribane, is there like something that he's doing to trigger this transformation that I could either see with like a perception or tell with an arcana check?
Hey, you can
That's
roll a
it.
perception to see. Or Arcana, I guess.
I mean, considering I'm
Thank
magic,
God, arcana. 20.
yeah, I was gonna say if it's Arcana, I was gonna see if I could see
You
it,
you
or...
you can tell that he is manifesting magical power in a physical form.
Oh,
Damn it, me without dispel magic.
got it. All right. Now, am I still able to attack, or was that my whole action then?
That actually, skill checks are in action.
All right.
I do get another question though.
I tell him, well, as I'm getting up and coughing my ass off, that hit pretty hard, but I'm still in this to win it, maybe.
Mumbles the
Maybe.
maybe.
But those transformations, that's some serious magical power. I gotta hand it to you guys on that. Well, let me try to heal up some of my wounds, and I just pop my second wind.
Come on, big numbers.
That's a D10
T10
plus
plus your
5,
fighter level.
7.
Heh.
As the bruise on my head just goes away slightly.
Cut me, Doc. Cut my eye, Doc.
3, 4, 5. All right, let's go again. Next round. Well, first ask your question.
Seeing as this fight doesn't look like it might not go on too much longer.
This is your
I
last
still got
question.
2 rounds.
This is your last
Maybe.
question.
Desmond looks and
We'll
goes,
see.
"Why did you wince when I brought up the kid's name and the problem?" You cowered from it. Why?
Let's not.
I
make a
do
match.
not cower. And then he's and he attacks. He doesn't. he
Sorry.
doesn't transform again. This time he attacks.
Yeah, that hits. Oh, twice? 3 times? Okay, 2 of those hit.
I
Ow.
hit a nerve. I'm sorry.
How much
So
damage?
how's
is
the
that
concrete
per hit?
taste?
That's
Dirt.
that's 38 damage.
Are you still up?
No.
This fight is
Bitch
over.
got his ass beat.
How does the dirt taste?
I would say the second
Terrible.
he goes down, Dev's gonna look at him and then look at the man and go, "You still didn't answer my last question."
And the
You got
fight's over
defensive.
now. He sits there and he shrinks back to his normal form and he walks away.
You know, after every person I've seen here, they seem pretty honorable, except for the fact that you decided to cower away from a question.
He doesn't hear you. He's walked away.
The wall tank is down. Stop.
Yeah, I will say, Desmond will help Sobek up.
Yeah, I'm guessing that was also do damage. I'm at like 1
Yeah,
health.
yeah. You were just knocked out.
Yeah, I would say like he does like the arm like over the shoulder type of helps him up, and
God, why'd you have to ask that question? He hits like a fucking truck.
he
Whatever
goes,
those things are.
he looks and goes, "True, but the questions obviously hits a nerve with him."
Have
But
you seen that punch? I have taken worse. I've been
Yeah,
throwing a rock at, but that punch, whew, it feels like a tap 10 of those rocks.
he kind of
Ah.
does. He kind of smiles and says, "Yes, but the fact that they can't compete means you've probably taken the worst beating anybody in this camp could take."
You know, the thing is, if they can't compete, then oh my god, I could only last 4 or 5 rounds with that dude. That's it.
Yeah, but
Let me
I'm
start
g-
rearming myself. Well, I didn't have my weapons. Could've
yeah,
just made it longer.
but yeah, he will look at you so if I can go. It's a little bit of a lead, like I said. Honestly, I think he may have some like this is like directly between them. He's only talking loud enough that it's only Sobek can hear, and he says, "Honestly, I think he may have a hand in what's happened to the boys."
Okay, well, let's go talk to Jisman while I rest up a little bit.
Yeah, I will say probably Desmond's got your great sword slung over his back. He's helping you along.
Well, if you want to carry my weapons, I got a dagger. Well, a couple
No,
of daggers.
you only took the you only dropped the great sword.
Oh no, I dropped all my weapons.
I mean, I actually have a decent. Like I could carry them. I mean, to be 100%.
So if you want to
honest,
just help me put them all back into their holsters, we'll be here for a minute.
I mean, like I said, Desmond's helping you out for like the
Yeah.
shit he just got you into. He's
Yeah,
like, no,
yeah.
I got you,
Yeah,
fam.
you owe me. I did not expect fighting
Okay.
third in command.
He goes, yes, but I mean, it is their third in command, which means that's something to brag about.
No, it's not. What? You got your ass beat by someone who should have beaten your ass?
Lux goes, yes, but I'm sure no one in this camp could really go toe to toe with this man.
Yeah, I doubt that too. Let's move on. Let's go talk to Jumon.
Yeah, let's go. He kind of like jokingly goes, I'm sure a female will be much gentler. Like looking at the other one that's in there, goes, probably not.
You guys also might want
I'm
to
not fighting
like,
that one too, damn it.
just to make sure that you guys have an idea of what you also what you just had, an idea of what you just faced. Okay. He also just fought Sobek after taking a beating from 4 other guys for like a few minutes
Yeah.
without
Okay.
attacking back.
But it's still like by our standards and after what we've seen.
But I feel
Sob-
like he was
s-
trying this time, okay?
Yeah, after I said what I said. Real quick, I wish I would have said this, but would I have been able to incite him when he got mad?
Yeah.
Can I roll that now? I'm sorry.
No.
Damn it.
No insight for you.
Should have done it when I was
Yeah,
getting my ass beat.
you gotta be on the ball with that kind of thing.
Fair.
unfortunately.
Fair. Can I do it after seeing his reaction?
No.
Damn it.
But I am going to have to call it the night for the night, and we will continue
good.
back off with Checker Past and Zarkus's Zalandar and Zarkus's own encounter.
I hope
Next
he
week?
has a sparring session with someone and he beats their ass.
Realistically,
I really, a
though,
barbarian gift. If I want to fight someone, I can just fight someone.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you really
Walk
think
off,
he?
punch a kid in the face.
Just immediately grab Zalandar and starts punching him as like a beanbag.
So Zarkus, do you
What
think you
did
could
I
have done
do
better
to
than me?
you?
I think so.
Seeing how I can take half damage, yes.
Now, I will
Just for
I
that
will
simple
Yeah.
reason.
I will
I mean,
state for you guys, by the way, that I would prefer if you guys did not watch the VOD of the thing, because I did interact with the sheet in terms of what the transformations actually did.
no.
I have it open in a separate tab muted, so it's just there for the extra view.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know
Yeah.
that it is there. So unless you want to like spoil yourself, I would prefer it if you didn't.
I honestly, I've been playing D&D since I was like 13, so like almost half my life. Even if I saw it, it would be one of those like, oh, that's kind of cool. Okay.
I just want to
Yeah,
acquire this power.
It's
Like it's
As
more,
everyone here, at least I'm already a barbarian.
I'm actually thinking-
I can assure you right here, right now, if you guys were to acquire the power, you guys would be broken as fuck.
I'm honestly saying if there's a shaman in this fucking village, I'm becoming a druid tribane. I've told you this. I want to go with the new UA Druid of Wildfire.
I'm just letting you know that if you guys had this ability to sit there and do the transformations that they're doing, you would be broken as fuck.
No,
To
my
be fair,
whole,
we're not getting to combat that often, so it's not an issue.
no, my whole thing is I would like to do, have it more to also put Zans here through this a second time and put Dead Ninja through it.
I can also assure you, by the way, the transformations affect more than just your physical attributes.
Well,
Yeah, I thought that.
well, I will say I will ask if like once we're done with this area, would you send me that so I can take a look at it as a DM?
Sure.
Awesome, because
Actually, I wouldn't mind showing you right now. Actually, as long as you just don't you don't metagame it.
yeah, I don't
Because it's still on the stream, so you guys can obviously go and take a look at it if you
Yeah,
really want to.
let me take a look. I'm 3 pints in of moonshine, dude. So I might still need you to send it to me. Let me see this. You have it like blacked out, so I can barely forget.
I have what blacked out?
Is the
You know,
transformation? Is the transformation causing that wisdom?
No.
Okay.
No.
Again.
These are his base stats.
Okay.
Tribane, what I would have been
I've already reset it, by the way.
Okay.
So you'd
It-
have to
it-
go back to see what I was changing every time he transformed.
Okay. It's more of the I am honestly asking as a DM.
Yeah.
Like that's where it's coming from is because I kind of I really like this idea as one DM to another, like this is really cool, and I think it might fit the next area my party's going into.
I
'Cause, like,
suppose as long as you guys don't metagame it, then I can tell you. I just tell all you guys. If you guys are
I'm
okay with
cool
that.
with it, dude. Like I said, these
I'll forget it by next week anyway.
probably same too.
yeah.
Okay, so every so every single unit in the cast of barbarians has a limit on how many transformations they can do. Okay, so the strength is usually based off of what your upper limit is.
So
But
very
every
similar to like how many.
transformation increases base stats by 2 each.
Okay.
And the melee attack becomes as it starts with a 1d6. The melee attack will be improved by either increasing the die count of the attack or decreasing the die count by 1 but increasing the size of the die by 1.
Okay.
So it starts with a 1d6. His first transformation decreased it to increase the die by 1, so it was a 2d6, but then decreased the size to 1d or 2d4.
Okay.
And then
Question.
after that, he increased the size to 2d6, and then it was 3d4, then 3d6, and then he just used 3d6 for the last.
You could really make this really customizable, by the way, just by hearing that. They're kind of like animal like not animal like, but like with the extra ears and everything. It seems like
Mhm.
animalistic in some sense.
Yeah, no, I have other. There are other things too. I don't want to reveal that yet.
Right. What I was gonna say is
So I guess
like
I want to know one thing. What was his upper limit? Because he went through 3, right?
He can transform
Transformations.
up to 7 times.
Okay.
you pushed him to 7.
No,
I
no,
pushed him to 3.
yeah,
I thought you said
but
he transformed 7 times.
no, he can transform up to
Ah,
7 times.
okay.
But now transformations also cost an action. So
So
he
he
was
can. So he
attacking. He was
can.
attacking you with his bonus action. For the majority of the fight.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, if you wanted to balance that for party members striping, you could do transformations up into a certain like number. Like more the physical, they would affect your dexterity, your strength, and your con. Depending on if they're like very similar to like a totem barbarian, where like, hey, this is the path of I'm trying to go for my transformations.
Hmm. Well, but
So if you're
now another thing too.
so,
By the way, sorry.
oh, go ahead.
They can also have a ranged attack instead of a melee attack,
Oh.
Okay.
which would be based off of the transformation.
Yeah.
And they
And he
all
was
have
their
they
third
all
strong.
they all have a rage ability, which he
Well,
never activated
yeah.
because the rage ability also locks them out of further transformations until they finish a short rest.
Okay.
I guess
Oh,
I'm about to head out. You guys have a nice night.
alrighty, bud. You have a good
See you
one.
next week, man.
And
See ya.
on
Later.
top of that, every transformation will also add a resistance.
Okay. But yeah, like I wouldn't mind like kind of combining heads with you on this one, at least when this part of the story is done. And maybe trying to work this into something for DM's Guild because this is interesting. I think you could definitely sell it.
It's broken
It-
as fuck, dude. Add it because there is no upper limit on the stats that they increase. So he was up to like 27 strength or 20
Well, see,
25 strength at the end of it.
I mean, what we could do as two DMs is for a player class, you could drop it down like after they get past their con modifiers for transformations, they start taking exhaustion because now they're pushing past what their health can take. And this would just be for this would just be for player, not NPCs.
That's fair. A point of exhaustion for every transformation beyond your limit would
Yeah, beyond your con
would
modifier.
result in death eventually if you kept going.
Yeah, like treat it like Naruto with the 8 inner gates.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
And like if you go for more of a strength based transformation, your deck suffers because you're bulking out. You know, you're naturally going to be slower if you
Right,
bulk out
which is
more.
why I balance that with the idea of the transformation description
Mhm.
is determining what the change is. So remember I said that he was kind of like getting stronger. It seemed
Oh yeah,
that was increasing the die size. But then when he kind of like maintained the density, or sorry, maintained the strength, but decreased the increased the density to where it was like slimmer, that was an
yeah,
increase in the die number.
yeah. But I'm saying for like a player, like if they wanted to run something like this or to throw it up on DM's Guild, like that could be a negative thing. Like yeah, you could buff yourself up, but you're about to really get fucked up if you do.
Hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. With the this guy gets particularly two melee attacks, plus also a bonus action.
also
Two melee
I am
attacks
curious.
with his action specifically.
I am honestly curious. How many of the questions that I asked were the questions you thought I was going to ask?
That they were all within range of expectation.
Okay, so
Like
I mean
if you asked him like how many women have you slept with, I would have been like what?
no, to be fair, that's something Checker Pass would say.
Maybe.
I swear to God, if you were gonna waste one of those rounds on that question, the next thing would be a dagger at your throat.
No, my whole thing was I wanted to, like the second you said that he kind of like shunned away from that, I was like that hit a nerve originally.
Yeah, and I felt it.
No. Originally before you started sparring him,
Oh,
and
um,
then I was like, well, he agreed to answer my questions in the spar, and now he just walked away from it.
and one other thing too, they do get a armor class
Unarmored defense.
yeah, unarmored defense for Constitution with Dexterity, meaning that
Okay.
every transformation increases their armor class by 2.
Actually, you could do the Constitution and Strength instead if you really want to
man,
be
so
that
I
guy.
wasn't gonna hit him after a natural 20. Damn.
Yeah, because he was up to I think a 25 armor class. Or wait,
I think in combat, natural 20s always hit.
23. 23 armor class was where he was at the end of that. And
I,
a
but I
natural
think
20 always hits.
the only time a natural 20 doesn't mean shit is your skill checks.
Yeah.
But usually a natural 20 year skill checks, a DM's like, I don't want you to waste that natural 20. That was a lucky roll. I'll reward that luck.
Well, no, not usually. Not for me anyway. Because it's like if it's a situation where somebody has like a 40 in stealth, right? That means that they're like invisible practically.
Oh yeah, but okay, so if I have proficiency in investigation, even though I don't have a lot of it, I do have proficiency in it. So if I roll a nat 20, more often than not, a DM would be like, okay, let me see. You have proficiency in it, so it does curve it a little bit. You are proficient in doing this. Now, if I say, let me look at a stat that I don't have proficiency with. Intimidation. I have a lot of intimidation because I always build charismatic characters. So I don't have proficiency in intimidation. So if I try to intimidate somebody and I rolled a nat 20, yeah, I said the right things, but even though I rolled a nat 20, this guy could roll could roll higher than me and still not get a nat 20, and him be like, nah, fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how as a DM I've always worked my players' proficiencies. Like I've looked at them like, oh, this is what you're trained in. This is what you're what your character themselves in their personal history is good at. Okay, I'll give you a slight curve with this. However, if like okay, my guy sucks at survival, even if I roll a nat 20 and I get a 23, and you're like, well, the DC was 24. You're like, yeah, you don't find shit.
There is, by the way, one more caveat to the cast of barbarians, but that is story related, so I'm not going to reveal that.
Oh, definitely
And
don't.
and even if I did, you guys would like. There's no way I would give that to a player.
Right.
And
Honestly,
let's just say it has to do. Let's just say it has to do with why you guys made wisdom saves against the chief.
yeah. I'm looking at this. I have an idea, but I don't want to push this because, like I said, Tribane, as one DM to another, I have a idea, but I don't know if it's like, hey, like I as a player have an idea, but I don't think Desmond has this idea. But that's why I usually play characters that I'm like, okay, they're wise, which the way I've always been taught with wisdom is like, hey, wisdom is this is my experience. This is what experience has taught me.
Mm-hmm.
So with him being, and that's why I hate the fact investigations and intelligence stat.
Intelligence is also based off of memories.
Yeah, but that's why I went with the wisdom, like that passive wisdom of him being able to walk into an area like Sherlock Holmes that shit when he walks in. Just that's out of place.
All right, guys, I gotta go. See you guys next week.
Yeah,
All right, buddy.
I have to go and take care of some garbage. But anybody interested in Divinity?
Not tonight. I gotta work tomorrow.
You're gonna make me cry.
Oh, poor baby. How about you don't punch Sobek in the face so hard?
If he wasn't sitting there and challenging me.
I mean, technically, I challenged you through Sobek. Honestly, I'm playing my character, and I did want to ask you, like, straight up, if I did cross class into Druid, I was kind of hoping to get it through this Barbarian tribe. That there might be a shaman or a Druid I could learn it from. Given the wild magic kind of dipping into the Fae idea, would you allow the UA that was dropped by Wizards of the Coast for Wildfire?
As I said, yes.
Okay, I wanted to make sure because I was
Now,
just like,
one other thing too, though. I'm not sure if this is already part of the rules or not, but
Mhm.
I would also make it where wild magic still applied to your druid magic.
yeah, it's not. Let me look it up real quick, just so that way I don't necessarily talk out my ass with this one.
Oh, you guys enjoy your chat. I'm gonna head off. I'll talk to you later.
Yep. See, but
Let's see. Wild magic. Starting when you choose this origin at first level, your spell casting can only surges a magic. Yeah. It says immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell
yeah.
of first level or higher.
So I would
So
probably
like,
still make it apply to your druid spells.
okay. Now, would you make it apply to because it's a racial ability, not a spell? Would you make it apply to my wild shape? Well, no,
No.
it wouldn't because I get wild shape at level. What level? Because it's not an actual spell.
Yeah. I wouldn't make it apply to the wild shape.
Okay. Do you want a link to that UA, by the way?
Yes.
I'll look it up right now. Like, I love the idea that it's designed to be like the way a wildfire would be in nature, as both destructive and regenerative. By the way, do you like that Quagmire picture?
Huh?
The Quagmire picture I posted in
Yeah.
Vanish.
Yeah. I was supposed to do the transformation.
Yeah. Wildfire is definitely the stronger of the three that were dropped. Because you. I need new. Fucking bitch. Hang on a sec. Still there?
Yep.
Okay. But no, I won't get to the really powerful stuff. I'll probably get to. I'll probably get to the capstone for the class, for the blade stuff. But it does allow, like, the biggest parts that come from this is like being able to summon a wildfire spirit, and it even actually has the stats for them. Because the more and more I started looking at the path I was going down, the more it started to feel like it was an intelligence, and I did not build Desmond to be intelligence. I built him to be wisdom.
Right.
So the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, actually, well, Druid might be better. The biggest thing I get is at 9th level, I get the ability to raise dead at 9th level for a Druid, and we're already what, 4 levels in?
You're at 5th level.
Yeah. So at 14th level, I will be able to do it. Actually, I actually have to look at the cross class for spellcaster for that. Now that I think about it. But yeah, it's definitely the stronger out of the UA, but it's not like, oh my god, this is busted. It's definitely something that's like, I don't know, that kind of makes sense when you think about how nature reacts to wildfires.
Right.
Like, the idea is life and death, and I'm like, I kind of dig that for a druid. I was surprised it took him this long to get it.
All right,
But
man. I gotta go take care of garbage, so I gotta leave you.
yeah, man. You have a good night.
Because they've been coming at like 1 or 1:30 in the morning, so it's almost 1 now.
Shit,
Yeah, I know. It's fucking. I hate
it's
it.
fucking early, dude.
Yeah. I don't know why they changed it, because they were coming originally at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, man. You have a good night, all right?
Yep. Good night, bud.
Good night, man.